Hello there.
Tommy Shelby versus Oswald Mosley, ladies and gentlemen. We are up to the season finale for Peaky Blinders Season 5. We are watching this fantastic series for the very first time, and I hope you guys have been enjoying these reactions. My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here for Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. And this season finale is titled Mr. Jones. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And we're going to see what's in store for us in this finale. Is Tommy Shelby's plan going to be executed to perfection? Or is there going to be a couple of hiccups? It's Peaky Blinders, ladies and gentlemen. Expect a couple of hiccups with this. And if you are wondering why I'm wearing the blue light glasses, if you're watching this in the near future, it's because I'm still suffering from the effects of a little accident I had on the weekend in my football match. And I have a lot of eye strain at the moment in terms of my eyes struggle to keep focus on the monitor a lot of the times, and I still am receiving a lot of headaches from the concussion I received on the weekend. It was pretty bad. So yeah, we're gonna get into the reaction nonetheless. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, and as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. An hour and 5 minutes. Let's go. Damn. I miss the red right hand title cue, on the beat drop sort of per se. I miss that.
Man needs to prove he's better than me, rather than show me his birth certificate. See, I don't have one, so they mean very little to me.
You speak beautifully in the house.
Did they recast Churchill? No.
I believe not a word of what you are saying.
Oh, just makeup, possibly.
Conviction introduces emotion, which is the enemy of oratory.
You read Greek literature.
I have trouble sleeping.
That prosthetic looked crazy.
Who are happier than I will ever be.
Well, if you ask them, they will tell you that there are certain species of weed. No matter how much you tug at them, poison them, they continue to grow back. In the end, the only solution is to plow up the topsoil, create a field of mud, and blow up and burn the exposed tip roots.
I need to sleep.
You said you don't sleep.
Said I have trouble sleeping.
As do I. As do I. By the way, was it you who killed that Ulsterman intelligence officer? I forget his name.
Major Campbell?
Yes. Campbell.
No. It was me aunt.
I really must come up to Birmingham someday and spend an evening with your family. They sound interesting.
Yes.
It was just my aunt, Mr. Churchill. I love the speaking terms these two are on. Just gladly open with one another.
I got the Harold French referee in Liverpool. He just wants cash. Tom the Tartar ref in Sheffield Wednesday wants cash and a beating from a bloke.
Okay, it seems like Billy's okay with his task,
On the whiskey, yeah?
with his assignment.
Okay.
The Tokyo doing wonders.
Trouble and strife, as the coppers like to call it.
She moved out.
No, that's a shame. One of my join them. One of I join the party. Look at this. I'm having some fun. You're a good man, Billy. You're a good man.
They love to throw around those two
You
words.
could
Good
sing
man.
like a bird in a cage.
Just love to throw them
We
around.
open that cage, and the real man flies out, reveals himself. The truth is shown, Billy boy. Yeah. Yeah, look. Oh, my God, here. Oh, look. Look at that, Billy boy, eh?
The actor,
Here, look.
the actor who plays Arthur has been sensational this season. He always has been sensational. But this season in particular, I feel like his mannerisms have been kicked up a notch. Just everything, like just nailing it to the point where he's always like unhinged when he's on the Tokyo, when he's got that mixture of the Tokyo, the alcohol, anything else, and the opium as well too. Yeah, he's just fantastic at it. He's just always on a high. He's always got that kick about him. He's always got that buzz. He's absolutely fantastic. He nails those mannerisms, even to the down to the breathing, the way he delivers his words, the shaking of the head. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, with the way this season has been going, I haven't forgot about the black cat thing they teased in episode 1 and 2. There's still a mole in the family, and I feel like that's been glossed over as the episodes have gone along with the problems Oswald Mosley has created. And Oswald Mosley seems to have the upper hand on Tommy Shelby this season a lot of the times, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy Shelby gets outmaneuvered yet again with this assassination, if that doesn't go according to plan, because I feel like it's too early, or I feel like it would end too abruptly if Oswald Mosley died this season. I feel like I said at the beginning, or like I said last reaction, sorry, I feel like this is going to be a 2-season story arc with Oswald Mosley here. And I said it last episode in Thomas Shelby wanting to play the long game with Mosley, but it seems like he wants to cut that short this episode, but I don't think that's going to go quite according to plan, because it's Peaky Blinders, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be executed to perfection. There's going to be some sort of hiccups, that come free. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing at the moment, because I feel like if they reveal everything this episode, like who the mole is, and my two assumptions for the mole were Billy and Gina, in terms of like Gina, wifing up Michael as quick as she did, the time she spent in America with him, and he could have told her a lot of ins and outs of the business, and she could have sprinkled that to Oswald Mosley, because you saw the eye contact they made at the party. There's a little bit of history there between them. On the other hand, it could be Billy, and Finn could be blindsided by the alcohol, the Tokyo, and begins to drip feed too much information to an individual that's not in the family. And you saw that interaction before right there with Tommy Shelby and Churchill was asking him what's his strategy. Tommy Shelby just remained quiet, and Winston Churchill said, "You're going to do something illegal." He's not even revealing his plans to Churchill. You can't reveal your plans to anyone outside of the family with all that's happened this season and across all the other seasons as well. I mean, you saw the little kid die last episode. I forgot the army officer's name. Was it Billy Younger? Something Younger. He died last episode, so Mosley was aware of the fact, or like some higher ups close to Mosley were aware of the fact that he was meeting up with Tommy Shelby. So it's an interesting chess game happening between those two. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how it all plays out. But those are like my kind of predictions for this episode.
There's more little snowflakes, Billy. And it's his life you're risking. Because people talk, Finn.
We only ever talk about football and women, Mr. Shelby. Football and women, we only ever talk about football and women.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. This is...
Yeah. Go on. Family meeting, let's go.
It might be Billy, It might be Billy, Trying to cover his ass a lot.
You're not eating right. You're not eating right.
What's a family meeting?
That's what it is. Always.
You bearing up, Arthur?
Bearing up for once. Bearing up to be free. Another glass, eh? Another glass of so what?
Are you all right, Charlie?
That bastard Barney kicked me in the shin when I woke him up.
Where is the mad bastard?
He's tied to a lamppost outside with 3 Lee boys shitting themselves.
Hey, Jeremiah's here. I like that.
First of all, an apology from Lizzie. She can't be here. Charles is a violin concert. Also, welcome to Mr. Abramagold. He and Polly are to be married in 3 weeks with my blessing. From now on, Abrama will be welcome at our meetings.
Yeah, let's go.
First item of business, bereavements. Colonel Ben Younger.
Ben Younger,
who
sorry.
may perhaps become a member of this family, was taken from us 4 days ago by dark forces.
See, I have very good contacts in Detroit, New York, Boston, who I've already spoken to about this. And Gina has family who are very experienced in this kind of business. According to the conversations I've had with them, with a regular supply of pure opium from China, within a short space of time, the American narcotics business will bring in $20 million per annum.
Damn. Add a
Enough
zero
money
to that too.
for you to all enjoy an easing of the burden you all now feel. Gee, I know that the scars and the wounds, they're on the inside.
That's an interesting
the
proposition.
And as a member of the new generation, I'm able to take that great burden off your weary shoulders. A new decade is coming. There'll be new opportunities and new territories. More money than we've ever had before. Tommy,
Should
you
this
can
have
still do the good work that
should
deep
this
down
have
you
been
want to do.
said at a company meeting and not a family
Or you
meeting?
can get married and live in that big house.
Like the board of directors
Arthur,
meeting.
you can be the man that Linda wants you to be.
Fuck Linda.
Finn, you've proved yourself. You're part of the new generation. You could come to New York with me.
Is this Gina
Here is my
dictating this
proposal.
meeting?
A full restructuring of the company. I will be managing director, and you can be non-executive chairman, but under an assumed name to protect your reputation. I found the name of a dead man. You will be registered as Mr. Jones. You will each receive a percentage of the profits as an annuity, and you will no longer have to engage in any of the associated activities.
Is this a proposal or like a declaration, man? Like
Take a look at the future, Tommy.
it's an ultimatum.
At least read it with an open mind.
You know what? Fair play to Michael.
It's cold in here, Michael.
Damn.
Tommy, the Americans want to deal with me.
Item number 3.
Tell him the truth. Go on. He can take it.
Tell me the truth, Michael.
Yo, you gotta love family meetings. You gotta love family meetings.
The Americans don't want to deal with an old-fashioned backstreet razor gang. Those days are done. Tommy, he's bitten through the fucking road. They've got him cornered, but they need help.
Go and get him!
Listen, I know Tommy already
This
has
for you, Tommy.
a lot on his plate. He
It's
didn't
time.
he didn't need this today,
And
but
you
it's a
know
good proposal in my opinion. But it's just at the wrong
Tommy,
time
Mum's
currently.
leaving. John's dead. Arthur needs help. Ada's man was killed in your own backyard because you fucked up. Come on, Tom. Go and cut me. Like the good old days. Or see this for what it is. A natural succession that someday must happen.
I gave you an opportunity, Michael. You betrayed me. Don't be here when I get back. You? You can tell your family.
Let me guess. Don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders.
Yes, sir. I felt that. I felt that. Damn. Oh, the deception. The betrayal.
Well, guess we're gonna be forced to take the second option.
Okay, what's plan B? If that was plan A, what's plan B? Poor Barney, man. Oh, he going gladiator with a pistol.
Take me to Charlie's yard before he falls over. The devil will now be an angel. Isaiah, Curly, you go with him. Come, brother. Let me give you the good news. Jesus loves you.
Yeah, we got Jeremiah, man. Tell him the truth.
Subsidiary meeting of the generation will actually do the work.
Yeah, I feel like Tommy Shelby's already lost this episode just from that family meeting alone. I feel like when you're going up against a guy like Oswald Mosley, you need a clear mind. You need to have one primary target, and then now this weighing on his mind, too much on his plate at the moment, is not good for Tommy Shelby going up against Oswald.
He was a comrade.
What the fuck is he now, Tom? He's a man we can use, Johnny.
For what? Put him in a ring with a bear and take bets on the outcome. I tell you, I wouldn't put much money on the fucking bear.
No armor. Barney Thompson is registered as criminally insane. He broke out. He's an old soldier. He's known grievances. No one will question.
Poor Barney, man. Being sacrificed like this.
By a single gunman acting alone.
And you'd sacrifice an old comrade?
If they catch him, they won't hang him on grounds of insanity. Just send him back to where I found him. And they've had a very eventful holiday that he'll probably believe never really happened.
And where will this killing take place?
He'll be on stage.
With lots of witnesses.
During the rally, there will be an anti-fascist demonstration. Amidst the confusion, a shot will be fired.
And we're organizing this demonstration.
Yeah. Where would you be, Tom?
Next to him.
It's a new safe in my hands.
Holy fuck. Tommy, does your ambition have no limits?
Even Aberama's like, what the F, man?
Jimmy McGovern will be running security at this event. He'll probably be in the wings. You could take his life, whichever manner you choose.
Hey, that's good by me. That's good by Aberama.
What do you want us to do, Tom?
So he's going to be cross-eyed when he takes his shot.
In France, he never missed.
How can you be so sure that Barney will hit his shot?
He'll have had plenty of target practice. Before he takes the shot, after it, we'll give him some cocaine.
Oh.
Sharpen him up.
So just... You're going to be up on this stage while this criminally insane gunman filled with cocaine takes aim at a man just a yard away from you.
Welcome to the family, Aberama.
What about me, Thomas? Man with a broken fucking leg. Every man in this room will receive £30,000 in cash and recognition of extra services.
Johnny Dog's like, yeah, baby.
Anyone who wants to leave, leave now. Anyone who is tired of this old-fashioned backstreet fucking razor gang can leave.
Hey, 30,000 quid,
Anyone
man.
who's tired can fucking stop.
Good.
Hey,
Charlie?
this already been a great finale
go to
so
the
far.
yard and light a fire. Johnny, bring the van round. There is an item number 4.
The show goes on. Now, I'm not sure. There's been an awfully lot. There's been an awful lot of like lingering shots this episode on certain characters. You had it on Gina. Now you've got it on Aberama. I'm not sure if the show is trying to sort of, you know, if it's trying to sort of just, you know, raise those alarms, raise those red flags about certain characters this episode, about who the mole can be, about who the black cat can be. Is it Aberama Gold finally marrying into the family, and being present at that meeting and knowing, you know, how the whole entire situation is about to go down? I doubt it. I do not think it is Aberama Gold. I think his love for Polly is obviously genuine, especially if what he's been through. There absolutely makes no sense why he'd align with Oswald Mosley, you know, a man in league with Jimmy McCavan as well. I think, you know, he's going to seize this opportunity here to hopefully try and take out Jimmy McCavan. But yeah, I feel like that's probably, you know, a distraction or sort of like a deflection from the creatives right there, just to raise another red flag about a certain character, to have that, you know, that lingering shot over him right there, and to hold over Aberama Gold for quite a bit. But I do not think he's the mole at all. I think he's just getting accustomed to these type of family meetings, because they're absolutely insane.
Shall I have a drink, will I?
I don't drink alcohol, but the shows I'm watching at the moment in Peaky Blinders and Boardwalk Empire
Went to London, Mickey.
really make me want to get into whiskey.
Collect some cargo.
Yeah. Paper said that was the IRA.
No, it wasn't the IRA, Mickey.
No. It wasn't the IRA.
It can't be Mickey, man. It can't
I
be.
spoke to the girls who work the Digbeth telephone exchange. They're friends of mine. I asked them 30 minutes before the explosion. A call was made to a man in Spark Hill who has connections to the Ulster Volunteer Force. He now offers his services for cash.
Paddy Rose.
There's the breathing and heartbeats again.
Yeah, me and my brother, we spoke to Paddy at length. He told us it was him that planted the bomb.
Yeah, we spoke to him.
The girls at the exchange gave me the number of the man that called Mickey before the explosion. That was your number. Mickey.
Okay, so maybe Mickey did have
You
something.
called him. You tipped him off.
Sailing a bit cheaper, brother. Okay.
Arthur. Eh? Shake like the hand of a normal man.
Item 5 to him.
The ceiling would be cheaper. Damn!
There is an item 5, right? Tommy. I'm fucking sinking here, mate. But yeah, well, item 5 could start now. Like, it could start this year.
So Mickey was the black cat? I don't think so.
Michael could be right. We could go, Tommy. We could go. Fucking leave this place. Leave it to the kids. He might be right.
Go and check the police still on our side. I've got to Margate.
All right, Tom. All right,
Margate is where that's where Alfie Solomon said he was gonna go to, or where he was planning to go to before he died, right? Margate Sands? The mansion.
Yeah, there, Chubby.
Oh! So he is alive!
Yeah, I'm here. I was just having some oil rubbed in the bits that really hurt, mate. Did you figure that view, eh?
It's Margate. What can you do?
So he's still alive!
I'll tell you something, Chubby, right? I sit all day, every day in that chair, on that balcony, contemplating a fag, right there. Life is so much easier to deal with when you are dead.
Hello, Alfie.
Yeah, did you look through the binoculars?
Yeah.
I watch ships, no two are the same. Yeah.
See, I said it last episode that I wouldn't like the decision for them to bring Alfie Solomons back, because I think it kind of ruins the impact of his death in season 4 and how beautifully that was shot and how beautifully the whole scene was curated. But listen, I always said Tom Hardy's absolutely phenomenal as this character, and there wasn't enough on him. And every time he was on the screen, I was glued to it. He has, like I said, with Adrian Brody, that on-screen gravitas, that on-screen presence, where he commands respect, and I'm just like locked in every time he's on screen. And it's great to see him back. Like, listen, I'm not I am complaining, but I'm not complaining because it kind of lessens the impact of that ending in season 4. And listen, I feel like maybe they brought him back because he was such a fan favorite, and they're like, okay, let's write it into the story that he survived the gunshot wound to the face. But with the way Tommy Shelby walked, like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Like, is this one of those moments where you just accept it? Like, I don't know how I feel about this, because I think it's great. We're going to get to see more Alfie Solomons, and the fact that, he has cancer, so he's going to die anyway. That's why they maybe brought him back, because, like, we know his trajectory anyway. But listen, just bring him back with the scar, I guess. I don't know.
That is how God sees us both in his eyes.
God, eh?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, someone's responsible for all this fucking mess. Now, how soon did you know that I was not dead?
You wrote me a letter, Alfie.
Did I?
Yeah, you asked about your dog.
That's such an Alfie thing to do.
Well, they gave me a lot of drugs at first. Yeah, all right. I was lying out there, and the tide come in, it woke me up. I remember looking around and thinking, fuck.
Fuck.
This is hell.
Fuck.
It looks a lot like my game.
Maybe that's just what hell looks like, eh?
No, not according to this holy book right here. Yeah, it gives a very, very vivid description. You and I are both fucked, mate.
Read the papers, Alfie.
No, don't be silly.
What you've heard.
Well, fascism, yeah. Your fucking condition has got worse, mate. Mine, on the other hand, I had to be living a dream. Sometimes I will shoot at the side of a ship, and sometimes I sit here, I may shoot at the old seagull.
Alfie?
He's in retirement, man. He's living his best life.
I'm going to shoot Oswald Mosley.
Right, well, I hope you do a better job on him than the one you done on me. I mean, what were you thinking? Was your mind somewhere else, Tommy?
Yes, it was, actually.
Yeah. All right. Oh, look. A ship. Since my resurrection, I am considered to be a god. Right? In the Holy Land, someone has made an image of me out of rock embedded in the sand. So I'm told, and I am planning to make a pilgrimage to stand in my own shadow.
So if the men causing the trouble are Jewish, it will be explicable.
Since when do you need explanations, Tommy?
Since I entered politics.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh, yeah. And how has that been for you, Tommy?
Games, wars, truces. Nothing I didn't already know.
You reckon Tommy kind of envies Alfie a little bit here?
So you think if you kill him, you will kill the message?
With how he's living his life currently?
I will kill the man. And I will kill the message.
How much you paying?
Thought we might do it for the cause, Alfie.
Oh, fuck off.
Each man will get £20. You'll get 5,000.
As a god, Tommy, right, I'm now able to just rise above those kinds of insults, mate.
10.
How is my dog?
Dog is fine.
That case, 10 should be enough. Where do you want the men?
Birmingham.
No. That 20 would not be enough for my lads to step aside that fucking shithole. It has to be 25 at least.
25 it is. You can take your dog back then, eh?
It's better for him to think that I am still dead. As it is also with the police. So you're still at it, eh, Tommy? Ain't got no Margate to go to.
Fantastic interaction, nonetheless.
No. And I have no interest in shooting seagulls.
Oh, yeah, he's shooting cabinet ministers.
Yeah. And they're paid informants.
Some cunt. Oh, I won't bore you with the details of the trivia. Nonetheless, I had a recurring dream. I saw you in a field, right, with a big black horse, and you said goodbye, and then bang.
Dangerous.
All right then, well, what now?
What a fantastic interaction, man. Listen, I know I had
Continue.
I had my reservations about them bringing Alfie Solomons back if they did.
Man, and I can't defeat.
If they did do it, and if they did decide to pull the trigger on it, which they did, no pun intended. But now that I see it, I ain't complaining because he's so good. But still, I feel like it lessens the impact of season 4 quite a bit. Because it felt like such a fantastic end. But either way, in the eyes of the world, in the eyes of the game, Alfie Solomons is dead still. And that's probably just between he and Tommy. Listen, he's on his little retreat. He's retired. He's dead from that lifestyle. He's dead from that wicked world. He's on his retreat. He knows where he's going to. He knows he's going to hell because he's read up on how bad it is. Hey, listen, it is what it is.
There will be a war, and one of you will die.
Oh, that's a given. That's gonna happen.
I cannot tell.
Yeah, that's bound to happen.
What about me?
I'll do what I have to do, Paul.
Kill and kill.
Oh, this ain't the Basilisk and Chamber of Secrets. Chill, man.
It appears to be what people want.
But not me. Not anymore. My resignation.
Everyone seems to want an out from this life except Tommy. I reckon Michael had the right idea. Protecting the future of the family. But there's something within Tommy, man. That God complex. Wanting to continue to chase the crown. Like, you're already the king, man. Like, you're the king of something. He just wants to be the king of all things.
You try so hard, but you don't understand.
You can only be the final boss for long enough, man, before you meet your match.
Somebody points to you and says, it's his.
Who can he trust, man? Who's gonna answer the call at this late hour?
Bro, I'm fucking hard to pull him from the cut. Your grandfather, he went the same way. Suicide. Sometimes these things run in the family. Fuck family talk. You just have to get on with it. You're a gypsy. You have to move around, do it all, catches up with you.
Maybe what I said about him settling down, you know, similar to Alfie Solomons, or like, you know, what Michael was planning in terms of like making everything feel legal or making everything proper and right. Brother, you cannot trust this man, I'm telling you right now. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. See, we haven't seen Mosley this entire episode at all until the final 18 minutes. Which makes me think, I don't think he's going out this episode. Is he saying shalom? Like I said, American Psycho, man. Never trust a man who looks at himself when he's effing.
Yeah, I have to go.
When he looks in the mirror.
Where? They're shooting a fascist tonight.
Yo.
Gonna do what?
Oh, Finn, you motherfucker.
Moses in town. Really? Look, go into town, get some drink and some girl, and listen to the radio.
Finn, you idiot. You idiot. You gotta pick up the phone and give the warning. Oh, Jesse Eden doing her thing, man. Is it me? Or is Oswald Mosley being portrayed here as like the English Hitler? Like, I could be wrong, but like the way, you know, he was signaling the Mandem and the way he's being presented here with all the banners, etc. and things like that. So maybe it was Billy who was the black cat and Finn the idiot, you know, high on the drugs.
Yes, you do. And steal our lane, they'll do whatever they want to you. Let her go.
Yo, I didn't expect, you know, Cosmo Jarvis to make an appearance as Barney in this show. Like, an appearance at all.
Tommy, check his pocket watch. I count 10. Blocks head off.
Because I watched Shogun before Peaky Blinders, which is absolutely insane. And he was fantastic in Shogun. So seeing him here is great stuff too. Like,
thank you. Thank you.
and shouldn't you have someone supervising Barney in case?
If your face.
At least I've only one face.
Was this the
What
place
does it mean, damage from the inside?
that Oswald Mosley was just effing in?
You always have a strategy.
But it's dangerous, and it cannot be shared without sharing the danger.
You think I'm afraid?
No, that's only going to put you in more danger. Jesse, before the speeches start, just go home. There's going to be lots of arrests. You have a mark against your name.
Why? What's going to happen?
Trouble. So far, a few communists. Bullets helped our boys clear them away.
Well, a few hecklers are a good thing. We can illustrate how we deal with opposition.
There was a rumor a gang of Jews were coming up from Digbeth. No sign of them yet.
We'll let them come. Welcome them appropriately.
This is the first time they're interacting with one another, right? McCavan
A
and...
few peaky boys around.
They are your allies. There'll be no rifts between us. Keep your powder dry.
So at this point in time, Mosley is unaware. So who did Billy pick up the phone to?
McCavan. Perish Judah. No joke, Mr. McCavan.
Perish Judah.
He is the English Hitler. He is. That's crazy. Crazy Finn being on the Tokyo right there, dropping that information. That one line is going to possibly derail this whole operation. Didn't you listen to Arthur, Finn? It stays within the family. We only talk about girls and football, right? I hope Aberama gets his revenge on McCavan. Come on, man.
You turn the radio on, turn the volume up. I want to listen to the news.
Right, let's take the shot right now. Take the shot right now.
Welcome, men and women of Birmingham. Thank you for coming here on this cold, dark night, in spite of the obstruction and provocation of our enemies.
Oh, is that glare gonna affect him?
Our enemies deal in bricks and stones and bottles. We deal in reason, principle, argument, and fact.
Imagine Mosley's wearing like body armor underneath.
We can number Mr. Winston Churchill.
Some will come here tonight to find out for themselves what we stand for.
Whenever you're ready, Tom.
So here are our guiding principles. Every citizen shall serve the state, not the banks, not factions, not the Jews.
Hey. Alfie Solomons ain't gonna like. He ain't gonna like that. I'm just waiting in anticipation.
And our people are threatened by gathering disaster.
Yo, Sam Claflin is so good in this role. I'm not gonna lie. Like, is that the Jews? Yeah, that's the Jews. Come on, take the shot. Take the shot. Ah! Something gonna buckle the shot. Something gonna buckle the shot.
7, 3, 2.
No! Who killed Barney? Who knew that Barney was up there? No! Aberama! Oh, it's multiple men. It's got to be Billy, right? Billy must have called... Aberama didn't even get his revenge. Oh, that sucks so much.
They got what you're here at. You gotta get away from the body.
Yo, Polly's gonna be in all sorts. Aberama didn't even get his revenge. What, we gonna kill Aberama? I know we just got, you know, Alfie Solomon's back this episode, but we exchange him for Aberama?
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what fucking happened. Doesn't make
How's
any fucking sense.
Tommy gonna get outmaneuvered again? Because of stupid Finn, bro.
Aberama's dead. He's gone. I'm gone and they came for me, so... What the fuck is she doing here?
Oh, I got to Barney. They knew everything. They knew fucking everything. Oh.
Did Oswald Mosley play it off as if he didn't know the entire time, but he knew, even with Jimmy McCavan, you know, business as usual, you know, just go about things, and he knew that everything was going to happen. He knew that everything was going to be taken care of, and, you know, it's time we get off stage, old man. In terms of, like, did he say old man to Tommy Shelby as sort of like a sneak diss to him, as like sort of a diss in terms of like his strategies, his tactics, you know, being old school, and not being, you know, up to date with how things are going, and, you know,
Johnny,
him being
I want to know.
able to outmaneuver him again.
Get her out! Doesn't make sense.
Finn, bro, Finn.
Doesn't make fucking sense. Who? Who? The Chinese? The Italians?
Who knew? Finn.
French. Intelligence. Kevin Mosley. Mosley! Knew nothing! He knew nothing!
It's Billy, but
Oh! Jesus fucking Christ. You're fucking frightening me, Tom. Doesn't make sense.
yo, Finn about to get the ass whooping of a lifetime when they find out.
Oh. Mosley, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Doesn't make sense.
I'm still cut up about, you know, Aberama Gold being killed off like that by an unknown sort of, you know, an unknown individual, like a masked individual right there. Obviously, it seemed like a gang of individuals, possibly called upon by Billy, maybe led by Billy, you know, halted all of Tommy's plans right there. I don't know how they knew how to find Barney in terms of like where he was stationed at, but I guess one of the obvious choices might have been check the projection room, where, you know, the sniper himself might be stationed, and, you know, check behind the stage. But it sucks that Aberama will never get his revenge, you know, for his own son. That really sucks. He will never get his revenge on Jimmy McCavan. And I know they probably had to sacrifice someone this episode for the finale to just, you know, make Oswald that more, you know, that more formidable. Like, he was already a formidable opponent, a formidable antagonist, but I guess they had to take him up another level, with that outmaneuvering of Tommy, that, you know, that major that major checkmate at the end of this episode. They had to take out, you know, one of the main characters, and it just sucks that it had to be Aberama in the episode we get Alfie Solomon's back. It's almost as if it was like a trade-off, and I really enjoyed Aidan Gillen as, you know, Aberama. I feel like there wasn't enough of him as well. I feel like every time he was on screen, he was absolutely fantastic, but there wasn't enough of him. I'm just trying to think, you're gonna sacrifice someone else, man. Even like, Charlie wouldn't have been the play because he was doing the opium delivery. I'm just trying to think who they could have sacrificed off. Curly, you can't touch Curly. He's not allowed to be killed. I don't care. He deserves plot armor. Just try, maybe Johnny Dogs, like anyone else but Aberama, man. Like that sucks that we won't get to see him, you know, inflict his revenge on Jimmy McCavan in season 6. It sucks that Aberama had to go. But I guess, you know, it just ups the stakes for season 6 that, you know, Mosley outmaneuvered Tommy that much this season. It's always within your own circle, man. Always within.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, let's go inside. It's always within your own circle.
Have a drink.
I need to walk.
Yo, Finn about... If he finds out it's Finn, he's about to get an A-grade ass whooping. Is that how we're going to end off season 6? Oh, sorry. Season 5?
The work's all done, Tommy. It's all done. We can walk away from all of
Hey, there's the horse in the background. Dangerous.
So easy. It's so soft. Such a small change.
Okay. I've seen that gif before all over Twitter. Now I know the context behind it. Come on, don't end up like your mother, Tommy Shelby. Don't end up like your grandfather. Come on, man, don't let it run in the family. Don't let it run in the family. Take those L's and we move. We become better from them. Listen, I really enjoyed season 5 of Peaky Blinders, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, like I said at the beginning of last reaction or during last reaction, it seems like it's going to be a 2-season arc with, or like a 2-season storyline with Oswald Mosley, obviously ending on that cliffhanger right there. It wasn't like a conclusive season. It didn't wrap things up like season 4 did, for example, or like any of the other seasons did. So yeah, it was absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I think it was still great. I don't know what my friends were saying about, you know, season 5 and 6 being the weaker seasons of Peaky Blinders. I think it was still great. It's not as bad as I was, you know, told it was going to be. I don't think it was, you know, like I said, I didn't think it was terrible at all. I think it was solid. It was really, really good. A few things, a few decisions, like a few questions I have about the season. Obviously, I think Billy is the mole. But I feel like that needs to be fleshed out a bit more in terms of like how Oswald Mosley always had the upper hand. Was Finn always drip feeding information, or like was Mickey the other individual as well? Was Mickey working with Billy, for example? Was he the bartender that was working with Billy? Was he part of Billy's gang, or was Mickey acting out on his own accord like they found out this episode? Because it seems like Mickey had a hand in Ben Younger's death, but Billy also was connected in some way. I'm not too sure. I got to rewatch it or do more research about it, but I don't want to do too much research because I don't want to get spoiled for season 6. So yeah, I think it was a solid season. Nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. Like, obviously, it seemed like this was the most artistic season, like the most stylistic season in terms of like the sound design, some of the cinematography, some of the shots, a lot more flair to the technical aspects of this season. I thought the technical aspects were always fantastic in Peaky Blinders, but this season seemed to turn it up a notch. I wasn't a fan of the aspect ratio change. I didn't think that needed to be changed, but it is what it is. I don't know if they're going to resort back to the old aspect ratio for season 6, or keep it the same way they did for season 5. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.